guys, it's Wednesday, getting around noon. I've been on the truck this morning, taking care of a bunch of loose ends, you know, wiring, hanging, and stuff like that. So the back feels great, 100%. So no issue there. Amazing what a couple of anti-inflammatories will do. And I'll just grab the camera and show you where I'm at and what I've done so far. It's all little stuff, but all stuff that had to be done. So, you know, under here, kind of tidied up my wiring a little bit, and drilled holes, put grommets, and ran my wires in for my signal lights, both sides. And another one was the transmission cooling lines. I hadn't hooked them back up yet, and you know, because I changed the height of the rad a little bit, one of them really gave me a hard time. It was a bitch. I mean, if you're not straight in with those fittings, man, they're not going to thread. And you know, this being an aluminum rad, it's easy to mess up threads if you cross thread it. Then you're really screwed. So anyway, they're in, and yeah, I want to, because I've got the wheels back on now, I'm going to lower it back down on the little skates, and I've got some stuff I want to take care of in the engine bay, and it's a little bit high right now, so with it being lowered, it'll be a little easier to work on. So that's where I'm at on that. Doesn't this look so much better than this? You know, and this valve cover here is taller as well, so you know, looks beefier and everything else. The look is just night and day. So much better. Glad I picked those up. Big difference in the overall look, and I like it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get the other one on. Then once I'm done with that, headlight buckets. I got a bunch of bits and pieces here. Hopefully there's enough here to make one good set. I think there is, but once I start taking everything apart, this here is just covered in undercoating, so it's actually in really good shape. So yeah, I should have enough here to make one good set, and yeah, clean them all up, paint them, and get them ready to put in the hole. I don't want to install them in the fenders just yet. I want to get my grill on first, only because I can, you know, I can reach in here to get at bolts and stuff, and it makes life so much easier. So yeah, grill goes on first, then the headlight buckets. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. Okay, so these are the two buckets I'm going to use, this one and this one. Pretty good shape. This one's got a couple little bends in it, but it can be straightened out. This one here was the one that was coated in undercoating. Man, I had to use a chisel and a hammer to get that stuff off. It was brutal. But anyway, wire brush wheel, clean up the rest of it, and that's paint ready. This one is actually missing one of the brackets for an adjuster, but I've got extra ones on these two pots over here. These are both pretty mangled up, so yeah, I'll steal parts off of them. As far as this piece here, this one's good, and I have another good one, I believe. Yeah, this one here is good, so you can clean those up. And then I just need the little retainer rings, which are these here. I've got two good ones. You can just be polished up, and yeah, we're good to go. So these actually hold the seal beam bulb in place. So I've got all the pieces I need. I'm just going to carry on cleaning. I wanted to do some spraying after this, but it's too freaking windy, and it's blowing straight into the garage, so it's going to overpower my my exhaust fans. So I'm gonna have to put spraying off for now, but you know, there's plenty of stuff to do anyhow. So and if it does calm down a little later, well, I'll spray later on in the day. So that's where I'm at. Okay, well, that's drying. Once it's dry enough, I'll flip it over, get the other side. I'm going to do the inside of these with silver. Why? An old guy told me to do it once, So I've been doing it ever since. But yeah, the rest is going to be black. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I went ahead and put in my look at those great valve covers. Put in my battery box. So just gotta, I'm gonna have to go around, touch up all these bolts, stuff like that after, but no biggie. Just take my time and go around it. So yeah, got that done. So now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my steering column for the last time. I want to take it off because I've got a couple of things to do under the dash, and I still got to build the floor bracket, you know, to clamp the column in place and seal up the hole. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the column out and do what I got to do underneath. One of the things for sure is the brace from the firewall, which is actually the pedal, brake pedal setup. Needs to be tightened down on the dash as well, so then I can go ahead, fill my master cylinder with brake fluid and bleed the brakes. So yeah, so column out next. All right, so bit of a change of plans. I went in to grab a bite to eat, and when I came out, it was raining, and the wind had died down a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the spray gun out. The big deal I want to get done is the grill. I want to clear coat it so I can get it on the truck. I mean, I've almost kicked that thing over twice. I don't want to damage it. I want to get it on the truck, out of my way. So I've got a bunch of stuff to cover up, and you know, the truck itself, and I've got a bunch of chrome and stuff over here. I want to cover all that up, clear off my sawhorses, and yeah, I'll come back when I'm ready to get at the grill. So hang tight. All right, so everything's covered up. All my parts and chrome and stuff, it's all covered, so that's good. Here's the grill. So I set up my sawhorses, put on some paper just so that there's shit on the sawhorses that won't fly up. A couple of things I've got to do. I've got to take out my glass lenses and stainless bezels off the side marker lights. And then because this thing's been sitting in base coat for a couple of weeks now, we're going to have to scuff it first before we clear coat it. Got to give something for that clear to bite to. So yeah, I'm probably just going to use the Scotch-Brite. But anyway, I'll set up the camera and we'll get after it. All right. Tricky. I remember the trick now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, like I say, just a quick scuff. Alright, so now all I got to do, blow it off, wash it down with wax and grease remover, run the tack cloth over it all, and it should be ready to shoot. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and I'll come back when it's ready to shoot. So as you can see, I elevated it a little bit, just so it's a little bit easier to get in there, and got a batch mixed up. I think this is the first time I've ever shown me spray and clear, because it really messes up camera lenses, but it's such a small piece, and it's right at the fans. I don't think the overspray in the camera will be an issue. So. It's shiny. Alright, I'll come back when I shoot the next coat. Okay, so I've given it 3 coats so far. I've got enough in my gun to give it one more final coat, and we'll call it done. There we go. Clean up my gun and When it dries up a little bit, I'll come back and show you what we ended up with. So there it is, shiny. Look at that. Man, it really pops with the clear coat on it. What a difference. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. No orange peel, nothing. Just smooth. So it's kind of dry to the touch. No fruit flies, no bullshit. Just a nice shiny finished product. So yeah, when this hardens up for a couple of days, you know, throw the lights back in and this thing is ready to install just the way it is. So yeah, pretty stoked, man. I like it. I think it's awesome. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. Cheers. Super glad to get that grill done today. You know, the way the weather wasn't cooperating, but yeah, caught a break. So and it's good when it's raining. You know, it knocks the odors and stuff down from the stuff going out the exhaust fans. So perfect. I haven't seen a fruit fly, so that's awesome. For whatever reason, maybe it's a little too cool today. Maybe the rain keeps them away. I don't know. Maybe the fans kept them away. But whatever. Got lucky. So, yeah. Can't wait to get it on the truck, man. It's going to look cool. So, yeah, knocked a few things off the list again. So, I'll go over that in the next video. And got plenty of things to do. So, you know, stick around. Check out the next one. New subscribers, thank you. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, please subscribe. You know, I could use the support, and I truly would appreciate it. So, yeah, hit the little subscribe button, man. It's painless, costs nothing, and you'd be doing me a favor. Oh, there's my first fruit fly. Awesome. Anyway, yeah, don't be shy. Leave comments down below. And don't forget, tell your buddies, you know, pass the word along so you know, the channel grows. And if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage, build something, man. Later, guys.